What's good, Cosmic family? What's good with it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see the motherfucking sun. Peace reflection. And peace to all my reflections watching this, man. Not a high vibration of humans. So look, straight to it. This part 3 of chess game, man. I go by Cosmic Shooter, aka Divine Stepper, putting in work for my people and my planet as always. Last time we left off on Vaughn 2 Cuts hamster wheel video. Well, I started bringing out the chaos energies. It was pissing me off. And throughout this video, I mean not video, but throughout this series, I'm about to release some more chaos energy. You feel me? It ain't gonna be the last of it, cause shit be pissing me off. Like, and I be trying not to put it on these motherfuckers, man. But how the fuck you let them do that to y'all? It's like that's what I be on. Like, bro, I'm not going out like that. I'm never going out like that. The fuck. If I do go out like that, boy, I better kill my ass. Facts, I don't need to be here if I ain't on my motherfucking purpose. Facts. That go for anybody, any of the guys in my group. Hey, shout out to my group chat too, man. Divine Masculinity on Facebook. Boy, that go for any one of y'all, boy. If I start acting weird, different, boy, take my ass up out of here, boy. I try again later. But okay, so look, we looking at before we go, cause we finna turn this Vaughn and segue into Young Pharaoh. But before I do that, before I move on to Young Pharaoh, I gotta show y'all, like I said I was gonna show y'all this motherfucker's Vaughn 2 Cut latest music. This is from 2022. Now he made the hamster wheel video 2020, November 11, 2020, right? These are all 2022 and a couple months ago in 2021. Facts. All this shit some bullshit. Look at how they did my boy.
So I've got my essay written, and I've been working on it for about a week. So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to edit. Okay, so here...
We love you, Perk.
Let's go. Sipping on drink, but I'm not from no Texas. Yeah, I hit her, but once in no mention. My niggas be ballin', I call them bitch steppers. He caught for the saw, finessing with pepper. Fed her like the barber did on my table. They say they support you, but really they hate you. Don't fuck with no robbers, my niggas from Texas. Mixing purple, yellow, feel like the Lakers. Number 23, I feel like LeBron. You niggas do imagery just like my son. Go to the trap, then go make my runs. Bust a bad down, count out my funds. Lollies out of weed, fill up my lungs. Junkies at the trap, ask for crumbs. You a bust boy, you gon' make the run.
Run it up. You weren't minimum wage, boy, shut the fuck up. When I'm making a day, boy, you making a month. Walking through Texas, feeling like a cowboy. Started out Texas, now she ride like a cowboy. Pretty hood bitch, but she like to fuck for hours. I'm a gangster, but I still buy flowers. She a baker, mix the weed with the flour. I got haters, I'm on top like a mountain. I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'm Vaughn 2 Cut. All my niggas get money, bitch, let it up. All my niggas crazy, trap out, jumble like the motherfucking 80s. You wanna have a baby, told the bitch play me. I don't do relations.
Come on, man. The rest of these motherfuckers, I'm gonna just show y'all one more, bro. Cause all his other ones, go look this shit up. All his other ones, the one sticky move, no hook, them bags gone, all that shit bullshit, low vibrational, right? But he dropped a prospect album or mixtape, whatever you want to call it. And just to show you, I didn't listen to every single fucking song on this motherfucker. And 95% of this shit is bullshit. I don't want to be cruel and call it 100%, but damn near gonna have to. But just look at this, bro. Look at this. After all that you say all that, then you drop the motherfucking video, the hamster wheel. This shit look like you back in the fantasy to me. Remember how you was talking about all that fantasy bullshit? We need to stop all this motherfucking shit. We need to unplug from the whole entire everything and destroy everything. Now this nigga back at it with the bullshit. Now look, I'm about to show you one more video. Then we gonna transfer over to Young Pharaoh, cause they on the same shit with his ass. So look at this. Hold on, y'all. They wanna. Here we go.
Bust that ass, bust that ass, bust that ass, ho. Throw that ass, ho. Throw that ass, ho. Bust that ass in a circle, do it fast, ho. Throw that ass, ho. Throw that ass, ho. Bust that ass, bust that ass, bust that ass, ho. Throw that ass.
Point taken. August 8th, 2021. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Fuck out of here. Alright, so boom. We off to Von 2 Cut. We off Von 2 Cut. Actually, we got one more video, and it actually segues into Young Pharaoh, like how I was saying. Oh, shit. My fault, y'all. That wasn't even supposed to... Act like y'all ain't see that. Just act like y'all ain't see that. You saved the Pokeball lecture coming soon, man. You feel me? I'm on this shit. Alright, so look. This is what we on right now. Von spoke on how Young Pharaoh was getting sucked back into the Matrix just for him to do the same shortly after. Watch. And then we're going to segue into Young Pharaoh.
Bless you. You feel me? And this is how it's going to work.
Exactly. And even that too. Because this is the last thing we can say about it. Me personally, like, even when I seen it, I was just like, okay, he's just like dwelling in the third dimension. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing like you feel what I'm saying? Of course you have to use your ego. Like, I'm gonna say this right with the whole Pharaoh jump. I tried to get on the phone with him or whatever. I dead ass try to get on the phone with him, chop it up and shit like that. This is before that. But like, even when I seen it, I was like, okay, he's like, he need to really get on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everything he talking about really don't motherfucking matter. Like, as in now terms, like politics and shit like that. Like, I'm like, I want to talk to him, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, like the Carrington event, aka the Great Conjunction, aka Jupiter and Saturn colliding. You know that's gonna happen, right? You feel what I mean? Like, I remember he was in there talking about, I got jury, I got money and shit. I'm like, okay. When he said that, I'm like, okay, he's getting off the path. I said, he's getting off the path. Like, I want to talk to this nigga to be like, yo, bro, like, remember what you did this shit for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking about the money and shit like that, nigga, we trying to make it to where we don't even have to use money. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, fuck the whole money shit. You feel what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed as fuck when I seen that shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, cause I was like, my nigga, like, bro, you got all that money from buying jury and shit, nigga. We could have bought land with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, we could have bought a whole goddamn piece of land with that shit. Like, I got land right now that's in Fayetteville. I'm about to go ahead and get that shit set up. Like, bro, we could have been buying land with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say to about that, though. More power to him. He gonna get straight, though. I know he gonna get his head right and shit like that. But
So you see, you Pete Vaughn was talking about, oh, I'm about to go get some land. Oh, I'm getting land set up. You feel me? I'm getting land set up. You feel me? We need to start living off the land. Fuck this money system. You feel me? Now you doing this shit.
Asshole, throw that asshole. Bust that ass in a circle. What you waiting for? Bust that asshole. Drop it to the floor. Throw that ass. Jiggle on the floor. Now,
let them who has eyes see clearly. And my apologies if y'all. I had my heater on in the car. So I apologize if it was a lack of difficulty hearing for these past couple minutes, but I turned it off and shit though. You feel me? We still gonna rock out though. We gonna rock out. All right, so boom. No, wait, damn. There we go. All right, so Young Pharaoh got like three faux slides and shit. God damn. This motherfucker right here, boy. Alright, we just gonna get straight to it, man. This is Young Pharaoh before, you know what I'm saying. This slide is what I like to call Young Pharaoh in his right mind. So we gonna get straight to it.
You can't become the president. How the fuck do you become the president? Where's the applications at? Do anybody know how the fuck I could become the president right now? No, you don't. This shit is all rigged and handpicked. You are literally living in a movie. Everybody's acting. It's not real. These motherfuckers is not real. They're not. None of this shit is real. It's all smokes and mirrors. And you so in love with the reality movie that you don't want to accept that it's not reality. None of this shit is real. Nothing you do on a daily basis is real. Your hair is not real. Your motherfucking, the food you eat is not real. The environment you live in is not real. The shit you watch on TV is not real. The shit you see on the news is not real. None of these politicians are showing you how they really feel and think. None of this shit is real. None of the actors, none of these.
My bad, y'all. My connection. They
Motherfucking rap. None of these motherfuckers are being real. Not an ounce. And then you would look at somebody like me and you would say, this nigga is wild. No, bitch, I'm being real. I'm showing you my authentic, real self. So I'm just letting y'all know this is how you are caught up in the matrix. Because you too in love with fantasy. You too in love with the lie. It's like a woman who you love the nigga that tell you the best lie. You love this nigga. You know this nigga ain't shit. You know the nigga ain't gonna live up to half of your motherfucking expectations, but he's a very good sweet talker. And you so in love with the symphony of this nigga words that you will willfully stay in a bad position because you that much you're that enchanted by this nigga's words. Same thing with the world. It's like y'all are so enchanted by what the fuck you see on TV that you will convince yourself that that's the truth. None of this shit is true. None of this shit is real. None of this shit that you worship, none of this shit you want to be like, these motherfuckers don't even want to be like that. You want to be like Jay-Z? Jay-Z don't even want to be Jay-Z. You want to be like Lil Nas X? Lil Nas X don't even want to be like Lil Nas X. You want to be like Beyonce? Beyonce don't even want to be like Beyonce. These people can't say what the fuck they really think. These people can't say what the fuck they really feel. These people can't behave how they want it. Basically, they can't be themselves. And that's what y'all need to realize. The moment that you can no longer be yourself, you have basically sold your soul or gave your soul away. Why would you put yourself in a position where you can't have honesty within yourself? If you don't like something, shouldn't you be able to say, I don't like that? If you don't want to do something, shouldn't you be able to say, I don't want to do that? If you want to say something, shouldn't you be able to say it? Why would you put yourself in a position where the true reality of who you are is restricted? And not only is it restricted, in order to uphold the fake version of yourself, you got to do shit that the true version of yourself would never do. Why would you do that? That's the most dumbest shit you would ever do. So now we want to talk about intelligence.
Just to elaborate on that, how he was talking about basically these motherfuckers be trying to pimp. These motherfuckers have been pimping us. They smooth with their words. You feel me? You know how they say all this scientific shit and all this other shit that the normal black person would just skip over. You feel me? A black person get killed. Now we going in the streets like, nigga, we finna turn up. Then they hit us with some, oh, well, the officer's getting arrested and, you know, justice will be served. And then we all start turning into some hoes. Literally some hoes on the street. Like, you know what, y'all? They trying their best. They trying to get the fuck out of here, nigga. All them motherfucking killings are psyops. That's like a motherfucking pimp trying to explain to a fucking hooker or a prostitute how it's okay to sell pussy. And then the motherfucking bitch, well, fuck it, that's what the fuck she is. Then the motherfucking bitch be like, yeah, you know, you right, cause you know, I do be on some whole shit anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So, just to elaborate on that, they definitely be treating us like pimps, and then when we getting ready to turn up on they bitch ass, they smooth with their words. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all a part of the, like I said, Emancipation Proclamation. All that shit was pimp language, was feel me? Where do you think they got pimps and shit from? They really got the whole concept of a pimp from polygamy, but that's a whole nother subject. You feel me? Now we finna get into, oh yeah, okay, so this video right here is basically Nick Cannon apologizing to the Jews, right? Now notice how he is in connection with Nick Cannon. It's a couple of these that, I think it's like 3 of these in this slide that he was actually in Nick Cannon's class, whatever the fuck it's called, Nick Cannon class, whatever the fuck. It was like off Nick Cannon's YouTube or something. Notice how he in connection with Nick Cannon though. You feel me? That's gonna be important later on. But look. Boy, they ass. And hold up. Let me make sure we still recording. You know they like fucking with me. Yup, we still recording. And y'all can still see me. I apologize for the lack of if you can't see my face up here a little bit, if it's kind of shadowed out just because of the reflection up top, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, getting all this good energy, man. But look, we're gonna keep on going though.
Noah, who is considered a Khazar, okay, according to their religion.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I gotta start over. Alright. We basically gonna just do this right here. My bad, y'all. I be trying to get the videos and shit up and running quick as possible. And I be trying to like pause it a little bit so to prevent any lag. But you know, I be trying my best, y'all. I'm trying my absolute best to bring this shit to y'all because this shit need to be heard.
Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of YP Higher Perspective, where we review internet media, content, news clips, or just everyday internet video clips, and we give you a higher cognitive disposition in regards to the subject matter at hand. Today, family, we're going to be giving you a YP Higher Perspective in regards to Nick Cannon apologizing to the Jewish community for comments that I personally feel.
See what I'm saying? What the fuck just happened? Y'all? Charging stop. Fuck, man. Man, you see how they... Damn, that's my fault. Damn. Hold on, let me see if it still play. Damn. Turn this shit back on, man. But look, though, while I'm turning this shit back on, this ain't gonna be dead time. Look. So Nick Cannon, right? Nick Cannon is actually, since they want me to go, I'm gonna go in on Nick Cannon right fucking now. Fuck it, man. Look. Nick Cannon is fucking connected with all type of shit, fool. Once motherfucking young YP start getting connected with Nick Cannon, he start going into all them energies, all them Hollywood-ish energies. He fuck with Waka Flocka too, which I'm gonna show later on in these videos. In the next slide, he got connections with Waka Flocka. He got connection with the Nick Cannon, all these fucking pawns. You see what I'm saying? And then you wonder why his ass going crazy, because he's under MK Ultra. See, MK Ultra is basically a form of mind control. So if you ever saw Cappy Pondexter go off about LeBron James being a sex trafficker, and she was seeming crazy. See what I'm saying? They don't want this shit to get out. They do not want this shit to get out, man. Hold on, man. They do not want this shit to get out, y'all. Give me like a brief 30 seconds. So notice how Cappy Pondexter, she was like, LeBron James, he a sex trafficker. I escaped the whole cloning facility. And motherfuckers was acting like she was crazy because of the fact of she'd say something like that and then her ass would go blank like this. And then start saying some other whole off the wall shit. That's because it's two separate entities in their motherfucking head, dog. So when you see young Pharaoh post a video that kind of makes sense, and then go right back to reverting and making a video talking about Donald Trump, the best fucking president, and Joe Biden exposed like they not both the same motherfucker, or he just recently posted a motherfucking, like, bro, he got videos on that bitch. He doing OnlyFans with low vibrational bitches. His ass doing fucking his ass blaming the black community of why his motherfucking channel got destroyed. Straight MK Ultra shit, you feel me? And I deeply believe in my soul that it had a lot to do with him being around Nick Cannon and all these fucking bitches, bots, slaves, motherfucking house Negroes, and motherfucking and motherfucking agents. Cause that's all Nick Cannon is a fucking agent. Boy, that motherfucker got, bro, I ain't even gonna spoil it, bro. I ain't even gonna spoil it. I got the hotspot back on, man. I got the hotspot back on. We finna get right back into it. Fuck you talking about. This ain't never just been finna be no dead air, though. They thought it was gonna be dead air, like I wasn't gonna talk or none of that shit. Now y'all got me fucked up, boy. Y'all definitely got me fucked up. There it go. There it go. Fuck they talking about. Fuck they talking about. Continue. Hold up. But yeah, though. So just look at how he connected to all these motherfuckers.
Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of YP Higher Perspective, where we review internet media, content, news clips, or just everyday internet video clips, and we give you a higher cognitive disposition in regards to the subject matter at hand. Today, family, we're going to be giving you a YP Higher Perspective in regards to Nick Cannon apologizing to the Jewish community for comments that I personally feel, I'm not going to say he...
You know they working, y'all. Well, they ass working, man. They ass working. Basically, he apologizing to the Jews, because remember when he was talking about how Jews came from the Caucasus Mountain and motherfucking, after that, they canceled his old Wildin' Out show, because, you know, Wildin' Out is in MTV, owned by Viacom, which is basically the owner of almost every fucking news television system station out there.
He knew what he was talking about, but he knew what he wanted to talk about. And I don't believe that Nick Cannon's comments were warranting an apology in any kind of manner. But I'm gonna give my reasons and explanations why. And one of the main questions we're gonna be asking is, why can't we talk about the Jews? That's going to be one of the main, platforms of this YP Higher Perspective. But with that being said, family, like always, as I always do, I'm getting ready to pull up the clip. We can watch it for ourselves, and then I'm going to give my higher perspective. And so without further ado, here we go, and bam.
In a series of tweets, Nick apologizes for comments he made on his podcast, Cannon's Class, calling his words hurtful and divisive, and adding that they came from an uninformed and naive place. Nick also writes, I want to ensure my Jewish friends, new and old, that this is only the beginning of my education. I am committed to deeper connections, more profound learning, and strengthening the bond between our two cultures today and every day going forward. Notably, the apology does not mention Viacom CBS, who announced they're ending their relationship with Nick, citing his remarks on the June 30th episode of his podcast. Before issuing his apology to the Jewish community, Nick hit back at Viacom CBS, writing in a Facebook post that he, quote, will not be bullied, silenced, or continuously oppressed by any organization, group, or corporation. He also demanded an apology from the company, as well as full ownership of his improv show, Wild and Out, which airs on MTV, which is also a Viacom CBS property. We've reached out to the company to see if Nick's latest statement has affected their decision, but in the meantime, we do know that he will continue as the host of The Masked Singer over on Fox. In a statement, the network explains, he is clear and remorseful that his words were wrong and lacked both understanding and context, and inadvertently promoted hate. This was important for us to observe. Nick has sincerely apologized and quickly taken steps to educate himself and make amends, adding, okay, I've heard everything I needed to hear. Now let me say what I have to say. First of all, I didn't hear nothing that Nick Cannon said describe hate. Science is not hate. See, we have a group of people on this planet Earth who I'm not going to name because, they act like whenever you say something about them, they want to attack you.
digitally and say things are hate. So you know who I'm talking about. The people who start with the and end with the S after the W. Now, let me just jump right in. If you are not a descendant of the mitochondrial Eve gene, which is basically being born from African descendancy, according to microbiology, you are not a full human being. You are 93% human being, 7% Neanderthal at minimum, okay? And so let's just be clear on that. Now, why is this important? These specific humanoid groups on this planet, or subhuman groups on this planet, don't have neuromelanin within the epidermis layer of their skin. They don't have liquidized melanin within the third ventricle of their brain, which is released once the fourth ventricle is pushed open via stimulation of the pineal gland. And their consciousness is not elevated through the sun via electromagnetic connection via the medium of the neuromelanin nerve tract of the brain. And this is why a specific group of people get sun cancer, because melanin is condensed sunlight. The color black absorbs the light of God. The color white reflects the light of God. There is a species of people on this planet who literally reject the light of God, the light of the sun. This is why, that land over there, which is a state that was stolen not only from Africans initially, but Palestinians most recently, is the second highest in the world for skin cancer. So my thing is, Nick Cannon didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, but he know what he wanted to talk about. And I don't respect Nick Cannon apologizing at all, because you don't apologize when you're right. For two, I don't respect Nick Cannon for apologizing, because you had all of these other black entertainers or Hollywood employees jump out their tree and risk their platforms for you, knowing damn well that they're on a platform that they don't even own, and you just basically had them throw their careers down the drain to defend you because you wanted to jump out the tree like you're a truth speaker, and then you backpedal. And so I have no respect for Nick Cannon at this point, and that's just what it is. Now we want to say, why can't anybody talk about those people, Nick Cannon or anybody? Why we can't? Why? Let's just deal with history here, right? If you want to know who the tyrant is, you just ask yourself, who can't you talk bad about? I'm right 99.99% of the time, and people can talk about me. People can talk about Donald Trump. Matter of fact, if I remember, a judge ruled that Donald Trump either couldn't block people or delete people on Twitter or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So if the president of the United States can't stop free speech, how can this particular community not only continuously stop free speech, but ruin people's careers over free speech? So we got to ask ourselves this. Now you might say, Fred, you making a big claim that these people are tyrants. Well, not only am I making a big claim, I'm getting ready to make a documentary, because it's not only time to talk about these people, it's time to blow these people up. But I will say this, okay? And I will say this. Communist China, as bad as they is, got their doctrine from these four-letter people who we can't seem to talk about. Karl Marx was a ooh. He was a ooh. Let's be clear on that.
All right, so the rest of the shit he's saying really don't matter. But I like the question that he presented. Why can't we talk about Jews, nigga? Jew. Fuck wrong with y'all. Fuck. I say that shit if I want to, bitch. Anyway, we gotta understand, these motherfuckers is the one that run every fucking thing, which is why they fucking had the Holocaust hoax. You feel me? Because whole time, like I keep telling y'all, they fucking killed way more of us in the fucking Holocaust than they did fucking Jewish people. German and Jew is the same fucking thing. Anne Frank and fucking Hitler have the same motherfucking genetic makeup. They have the same motherfucking pale skin. And if they both go into the fucking sunlight, they will both burn. Facts. Go look it up. So, with that being said, the reason why you can't speak on these motherfuckers is because they rule everything. Every fucking thing. The 12 tribes of motherfucking Israel are those motherfuckers. We have never been Hebrew Israelites. We'll never be Hebrew Israelites. They are the Hebrew Israelites. That's why the 13 families are those 12 Hebrew Israelites plus one, which is Zeus, aka Satan. So these 13 families, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, fucking royal family, all these bitches that can't survive in the sun, these motherfuckers are the ones that run everything, all the central banks, or all the banks, period, the whole entertainment industry, all the political positions in the whole entire fucking world, no matter what country it is, because you gotta understand the United Nations are all a part of, are all in on it too. And that's basically why we can't talk about them. But I'm gonna keep on talking about them like Jew. You bitches trying to hide the fact that y'all killed a whole lot of my people in the Holocaust. You dumb bitches. The Jews ain't want the good Germans who ain't want to be a part of that. You renamed them, reclassified them as Jews, just like you write everything else out of history and in history or whatever the fuck you want to put in there, motherfucker. And you put them in there with us, called them Jews, when those is obviously a fucking German just like y'all. Moving on. I ain't playing no motherfucking games. Where do white people come from? I'm just giving this. These are just little clips.
Religion is the fictitious excuse of origins of non-black people. Religion is not real. So when we take religion off the table and we take the evolution theory off the table, no non-black person has factually ever been able to explain where they come from.
So history and script, we throwing religion and history out the window.
We throwing Western psychology's version of history out there. So any basic level geneticist, any basic level biologist will tell you, not only do we have carbon in our DNA, in our skin, from billions of years old exploded stars, which they call stardust, what they failed to tell you is stardust is genetic material. So your DNA and the molecular structure of yourself is created outer space.
We made from the same stuff that stars are made of.
And so here's the question. Who are these people walking around that are not made of that stuff? And where did you come from? I feel like I've been being governed by strangers all my life. And until you tell me where you come from, you are a stranger.
Facts. Big facts. All right. I'm showing y'all some more, young Pharaoh. Make sure I'm still live. Yup, still live. How y'all doing? All right.
Some of y'all might think I'm an alien, but I understand exactly how they did it.
You might be an alien.
We don't understand. I would rather be. That pyramid, right? People don't understand how intelligent we were. To be able to calculate your position and triangulate the stars, get right under there.
Right.
Build the world's biggest structure. Put the heaviest stones on the top, lightest ones on the bottom,
right,
with no modern day construction. And then to circumnavigate the world and do that all over the world in order to stabilize the Earth's latitude and longitude field, you would have to damn near be an alien, or you would have to possess alien intelligence.
Because we don't know how you got there. So how you get from this point to that point and do the exact same thing.
My ancestors already had a template for me to follow, and it was better than yours, because you still can't even copy it to this day. We really love the ability to develop thought. We would not stop studying the achievements of Egypt. And the reason Egypt is important is because it was a global civilization. It civilized the world.
Notice how they put him on MK Ultra and they ain't just straight kill him off. Because if he was an actual threat, they had just straight tried to hit him with a Atian University is a cult, just like they tried to do to UCF. But you see, he only stopped at ancient Egypt, which is why they playing with young Pharaoh. You see what I'm saying? They just playing with young Pharaoh. They really playing with young Pharaoh at this point. Fucking with his mind, all type of shit, making him look super foolish. Or another one.
Back out here in Buffalo with my mighty brother, the powerful, mighty young Pharaoh.
Peace, family. You know, I always got to start it off showing love to the family. With that being said, yeah, we want to talk about the traitorous, treasonous niggas across America. See, I don't give a fuck if you talking about your conscious. I don't care if you talking about your not conscious. If you celebrate a European holiday, You are upholding white supremacy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You niggas talk about why is there no black unity, why we can't come together. Because month after month, you pledge your allegiance to the Caucasian by celebrating his creations. Not only are these holidays predicated upon pedophilia, rape, and mass genocide of the same people who celebrate the motherfucker, they have nothing to do with you. These holidays are reminders of your oppression, and you uphold them in your black household.
Facts. And speaking on that, just for Christmas, take Christmas for example. You feel me? The holiday that just passed. All that is a pagan holiday where they fucking like the Christmas tree down to the presents. All that shit is spell work, witchcraft. You feel me? The fucking holly, fuck the mistletoe, boy, that shit evil as fuck. Boy, if you only knew. So look, the real purpose of Christmas, or how they celebrated Christmas, which they still celebrate Christmas like this. And just gonna tell you about it. The white man and the white man will beat the fuck out of his wife with the tank top on, and you have to make sure the blood is on the tank top, which is hence the reason why they call it a wife beater. Okay, with a wife beater on, you have to beat the fuck out your wife until it's blood all over the fucking wife beater, right? Then you take that wife beater, and no, not us, but then the white man takes his wife beater, which he has blood over from beating the fuck out of his wife. He takes it to his party with him and all of his gay friends, homosexual friends, and they show their tank tops off, their wife beaters off. Like, oh shit, you got your wife good, huh? You got your wife, yeah. Look how I fucked my wife up. You feel me? Then they proceed to do homosexual acts and, you know, have orgies and such. You feel me? Because they're fucking sick. And then they go back after they've taken nut to the face, and then they fucking beat on their wife again. That's the true fucking, how fucking pagan Christmas is supposed to be celebrated. And that's how it's still celebrated to this day. Ask the Jews. They know about that shit. Fuck is you talking about? I ain't scared of none of you bitches. And then let me ask y'all this too. You can't speak about Jews, but these literally the same motherfuckers who do the most evil shit in church and call it holy. These motherfuckers circumcise their kids. They literally circumcised videos on YouTube of them circumcising their kids, cutting their babies, like the skin off their babies' dicks and sucking the blood out. The Jew rabbis, the motherfuckers with the hats and shit. Same motherfuckers they tried to say 6 million of them died in the motherfucker. How when they still doing that bullshit? Let them who have eyes see clearly, man. They be circumcising their kids and sucking the baby penises. They sick as fuck.
I don't know.
You was selling pot.
I'm not gonna answer no shit like
this. Is about the black woman God.
That on the air. You come on, I'm gonna go fire with you, Jesse, but I ain't gonna jump off that cliff. All right, but
and so you believe that the black woman is God?
Yes, I believe that the mind, the creator, consciousness, whatever you want to call it, in regards to planet Earth, when it first created humanoid life, it is undisputable that black women were the first humanoids on the planet Earth. So when that consciousness decided to experience physical reality from what we perceive to be a human experience, it chose to experience reality from organism-based perspective of what we call a black woman. So if Earth was a courtroom and God was the judge, the black woman would be the attorney or the representative of God. She was the first physical form that the creator chose to take in regards to having a humanoid experience.
Facts. Okay. Not only were they the first women or the first people on Earth, they was the first beings, period. They manifested themselves out of pure dark matter energy, what they fucking want to call scientifically as parthenogenesis. Okay? That's what you gotta know. So look, shout out to the old young Pharaoh. Now we gotta get into MK Ultra young Pharaoh. Vegeta head ass young Pharaoh. You feel me? Alright, so look. Before I show you all of these videos, I got some notes right here. You feel me? So let me just read them off one by one. So, they have YP under MK Ultra. Think Kanye West. You see, look, I want y'all to see this. 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 This is, you see the Kanye picture. You see the Kanye picture on the right side, the upper right side. You see the Kanye West picture with the motherfucking Make America Great Again hat. And then right beside him, you know who that is. That's YP with the motherfucking Trump hat on, okay? Right. All right, so boom. So boom. Actually, I'm gonna keep it right here so y'all can see the words clearly. And then I'm gonna zoom it out so we can watch the vids. Actually, I might not. I might just, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But they have, okay. YP supports Trump in the Republican Party, even though Democrats and Republicans are the fucking same. The same motherfuckers, okay? It's just like motherfucking WWE. I get into that later, okay? But if you know what kayfabe is, that's what all this shit is. That's all that shit is when they go on the, look, all right, so look. They left YP alone for so long because his knowledge stops at ancient Egypt. And we all know Egypt was not fucking ancient. Or if you didn't know, I'm gonna hip you right now. So, ancient Egypt was not a historical time period. They were a tribe, along with all the other Indian tribes that they try to say were Indians, right? Which were really us. But they go even deeper. Ancient Egypt was not fucking thousands and thousands of fucking years ago. Bitch, it was literally a couple hundred years ago. The Egyptians were with the fucking Cherokees and all these other motherfuckers, right? If you want to really say that they fuck that. If anything, they were the first tribe. And then once we went in lower frequencies, then it started to become Cherokee, Suwat, Seminole, Californians, Illinois Confederacy, all these other motherfucking tribes, okay, that you see in the history books. But first, it was Atlantean and Lemurians, like I keep saying, and then they knocked us down to Egyptian state, then they knocked us down to all of these motherfucking tribes, okay? So if you want to say ancient Egypt, no, ancient Egypt was actually one of the first tribes that we had. Facts, okay? So his knowledge stops at ancient Egypt, and he was never really a threat for them. Facts. That's why they kept him alone all this fucking time, okay? If he was really talking that real shit back then, do you really think he would still be fucking even right here, right now? Come on now, you know how many motherfuckers they done killed off that wasn't motherfucker Arthurs and motherfuckers who was talking that shit, real shit, but it's white people that was talking that real shit that they killed the fuck off in the 90s and the 80s and shit. Early 2000s and shit. How the fuck is he still here? Okay? He has no fucking spiritual protection. He ain't, you feel me? And when I say spiritual, look, his ego so lowered that it's so easy for him to get body snatched. It's so easy for him to go under MK Ultra when he goes into those when he mixes with those energies like Nick Cannon and Waka Flocka. Because his ego is so third dimensional. His ego always been third dimensional. And anybody who's ever who's been supporting YP for a long time, they will tell you the same thing. He's always had the same type of attitude and ego about himself. That's facts, okay? So that's why it's so easy for them to do this to him. So look, notice how he has relationships with puppets like Nick Cannon and Waka Flocka. Like I just said, okay? And he's gonna say that in one of his What Happened to My Episode video, okay? Just about everyone around him is low vibrational and untrustworthy, which means they can be body snatched and used as agents. From the motherfucker he with now, to the fucking porn star bitch, to his fucking baby mama, to his security guard, to all the other women that he's fucking around. they all low vibrational. He says it out his fucking mouth. You feel me? And then you can tell the motherfuckers he around right now are low vibrational. You can just tell. You can tell. So, the reason they are able to do this to White P is controlling him through his big ego, his false sense of self, okay? Stepping out of his divinity, causing him to be cool with the white man and go against the gods and the motherfucking goddesses of this planet. Stepping outside of his divinity. He doesn't understand that we created everything. Fuck just the planet Earth. We created everything. And they literally stole everything from us and put their face on it. So when he's talking about he supports Republican and all this shit, they are the same motherfuckers who stole everything from your ass. The enemy is too scary to hit you head on. So instead, they will use your own people and the closest people around you as a weapon to make it seem like it wasn't them. That's facts, because they are the fucking masters of deception. And where did they get their mastery from? Their fucking daddy, Zeus. Zeus is the master of deception. He's the one who started deception. He's the one who started ego. He's the one who started stepping out of his divinity. He created all that shit. All right? So, boom. We gonna hit. Which one we gonna do first? Which one we gonna do first? And you're gonna see why I got that lady from Get Out with the teacup in a minute. Okay? All right, so look. We're gonna start right here of him getting his YouTube channel deleted. Okay?
Peace, family. I'm just here to let y'all know, yes, it's true. YouTube deleted my channel because they're racist and don't like to see black people happy, positive, and doing great independently without white liberal influence or demonic control. So luckily, wait 1 second. Luckily, I'm always 30 steps ahead, and I backed up all of my videos. So you can get all of my YouTube videos, my classic videos on my website at itonuniversity.com. Also have a kids youth section being created. Intros done, outros almost done, and that's being flooded as well. So come to itonuniversity.com to watch any of my classic YouTube videos. It was over 1,000 of them, my new content plus my youth content, and we're going to go to school and get a proper education. And we're not going to be brainwashed or be controlled by white, liberal, racist, occultic, Freemasonic Democrats or YouTube or anybody else. So with that being said, I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and we're going to the top. Iton Nation, holla.
We can see it here now. We can see it here now. Motherfucker gonna delete a YouTube channel that's positive, but you gonna keep up the homosexual shit, the motherfucking the sexually deviant shit, all that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm this is my public disclaimer now. I don't do nothing illegal. All my shit is on paperwork. All my shit is professional. I'm lawyered up. All my ducks is in a row. I file taxes. Nothing illegal. Don't let these motherfuckers lie. Don't let these motherfuckers try to set me up. Don't let these motherfuckers try to pull me over, act like they found something in my car. Don't let these motherfuckers act like they found ain't shit in my nothing. I don't have nothing going. I make all of my money legitly and legally. And legally. Don't let these motherfuckers lie. I'm healthy. I don't eat meat. Don't let these motherfuckers be talking about something. The nigga, no. If anything happened to me, I was killed. I was poisoned. Straight up. And I'm not even saying that I expected to happen, because a motherfucker not gonna do shit to me. But I'm just giving you the disclaimer. I'm healthy. I'm legal. None of that. Do not let these motherfuckers line me up. I ain't doing nothing illegal. I'm not eating nothing wrong. None of that. We taking these bitches to court. We taking these bitches to court. And if anything happened to me, that's the motive. That's the motive. Ain't no freak accidents. Ain't no none of that. We taking these bitches to court. And we gonna start with YouTube. We gonna start with YouTube. And whoever want it next, gonna get it next. Whoever want it next, gonna get it next. Straight up. That's how Young Pharaoh playing. I'm not fucking with nobody, but ain't nobody gonna think they gonna be fucking with me. Straight up. So YouTube, we see you bitches in court. This will be added to the lawsuit, and I need my bag. I need my bag. You may very well be witnessing the end of an empire. Because I'm not going to stop until I own YouTube ass. Straight up. You dirty bitches. You dirty cock-sucking, steak nasty bitches. That's what the fuck you are. Racist ass, white liberal, Democrat bitches. That's what the fuck you are. Who censor people's views. You hide people's channels. You delete people's followers. You delete people's channels. And you control people's growth through your platform. And you systematically control who you do and do not want to grow. That is what you do. That is what you do. You see black people on the internet talking positive about each other, and you hide our channels, and you censor them, and you destroy them. But you see black people on YouTube talking that bullshit, acting homosexual, promoting gang culture, promoting Satanism, and you get them bitches the most motherfucking promotion you can give them. Because you motherfuckers have an agenda to destroy our community psychologically. How you gonna do the people like that? How y'all doing the people like that? Huh? Y'all gonna do just do the people like that? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm gonna let y'all know, all right, cool. Negative frequency I can put out, and I'm gonna focus it right on your ass. And I got something for you.
You'll go to the next vid, you feel me? That's just him explaining how they deleted his YouTube. And like I said, they only just deleted his YouTube. He talking about don't let them line me up. Boy, they are currently lining your ass up right motherfucking now. And you don't even realize it. And let me show you how they're lining him up each and every fucking day. Look at this shit. So this is him explaining what happened the night of his episode, okay? Let me make sure I'm still in it, ho. Okay, boom. How y'all doing? Ooh, y'all see it shiny in the motherfucker. This motherfucking sun getting me. I ain't even gonna say hot, cause I don't even feel hot. I don't even feel hot. It just getting all that. Ooh, I feel good. I know it look like I'm hot as fuck over here, but I feel good as fuck. I feel good as hell. All right. Okay. All right.
The proper way to put it, baby, or should I name it something else?
And who he be talking to? Well, you'll see. You'll see sooner or later.
What happened the night I had an episode? All right, y'all, so listen, this is the final time I'm telling this story, you feel me? Because everybody was talking about something cap. You see the GPS monitor right here? This ain't no goddamn cap. Now, why am I telling this story one final time? So that this can be the official story you heard. So we can put all of this stuff behind us, this good old stuff behind us. Now, let me let y'all know what happened, right? First of all, for everybody talking about something, you need to get them people in and out of your house, and you need to get them people from around you, and they don't really care about you. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. First of all, no.
Bitch, we do know what the fuck we're talking about. There is no other way that you can get infiltrated like that. Goofball, come on now. Like I just was saying, use the motherfuckers around you. Even if they seem like your best enemy, your best fucking friend, even if you fucking them. England culture, whatever fuck the bitch name is. Every time you fuck that bitch, your ass is getting succubuses entered inside of your fucking body. But we gonna get on her ass later. And all the other women that he's fucking talking to. His security guard, his baby mama, all the motherfuckers.
Nobody was around me who did not care. I didn't have, listen to me, the females I've been talking to the same females for years.
Body snatch.
The same females for years. My house is not a whore house or none of that what y'all was talking about. I've been talking to the same couple females for years. Jocelyn, I was talking to Jocelyn for years. Okay? Ace, now this is what happened. Let me tell you what happened. I met my bodyguard in 2016. He slid in my lecture that I did in Miami in 2017. It was called The Science of Alchemy and Sacred Geometry. He offered himself to me to be a bodyguard. Talking about, you gonna need a bodyguard. Now, mind you, I had already been traveling around the country by my goddamn self. You feel me? A couple times I went with Yogini, my aunt, held her down. She held me down. Y'all know me rock. I was already traveling around the country, around the goddamn country, doing lectures. Now, peep game, right? Because I changed my life. Now, peep game.
my bodyguard, or listen, when I went to, Bay say she think whatever happened in Buffalo. I don't really know. That's when y'all seen that weird ass random nigga come to my hotel room twice. And I'm like, nigga, what's up? And that shit was all on camera. I'm like, what's up? So now, long story short, whatchamacallit? Boom. So my bodyguard, so this what happened. Shorty gave me mushroom tea. Period. I didn't know Shorty brought shrooms in my crib. Wasn't nobody at my motherfucking house when this happened. It was only me and her. So for everybody that got something to say, you feel me? I'm see her doing joints with Kirk cocaine. Don't disrespect the Kirk cocaine. Kirk cocaine, you can shut your bitch ass up. You can shut the fuck up. You wasn't there. You can shut the fuck up. Now with that being said, wasn't nobody at my house at this time but me and Jocelyn. Shorty gave me mushroom tea, right? I remember she gave me mushroom tea. Now, when she gave me mushroom tea, I started feeling weird as fuck. And then I asked her, I'm like, yo, I told her I'm not feeling right. She keep trying to get me to go outside in my pool. Mind you, I got a 10-foot fucking pool in the backyard. Hell no, I'm not going in this pool. Bitch, I don't feel right. Now, at the time, you feel what I'm saying? It was a lot of shit going on, just involving, me getting shout outs from the CIA. I don't move like that. And I wasn't really comfortable going in my backyard because I'm thinking a motherfucker could snipe me, could pop me, anything. So I wasn't really like, I ain't going out there where I can't see. Hell no. So long story short, I didn't feel comfortable with her keep constantly asking me to go out there. It's only one motherfucker I've ever felt comfortable going in my backyard with, and that's my queen, and she's right there. That's the only person y'all have ever seen me in my backyard with at night, ever. And that video was on YouTube. Other than that, I ain't never been in my yard at night, especially in that pool with no woman. So now peep game. And mind you, when I was out there with my queen, I wasn't saucy. I wasn't drugged. I was a little tipsy, but I wasn't drugged. I could function. Now, mind you, I don't drink. I don't do none of that. I never, in the history of me living in goddamn Katy, Texas, or Buffalo, had a woman come see me and bring some shrooms. Never. That has never happened, okay? And when I did a lecture in Atlanta, a bitch gave me something, whether it was an edible or something, it fucked me up real bad. It was the bitch Goddess Sekhmet, the bitch that went to the feds talking about overseas on a motherfucking crap. That bitch gave me something unknowingly and didn't tell me, and it fucked me up bad. And so the reason I bring that up is because what happened to me with Jocelyn reminded me of that situation, and I was able to think through it because I've been in a situation before where I had to come back to my fucking senses and come back to reality. So what happened was, boom, she gave me some mushroom tea, but I never knew she had shrooms, and I figured out she had shrooms because I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me, and a bitch told me she had shrooms, and boom, she bought them through the airport. I'm like, okay. Now, like I said, I ain't saying knock the bitch or get the bitch in trouble or no shit like that, but I'm like, okay, bitch, I don't play like that. For obvious reasons, I don't play like that. I don't play. That's a playing with the mail is a federal crime. Bitch, I learned that shit from jail. Hell no, I don't play like that. So now, long story short, whatchamacallit? Boom. This bitch give me some mushroom tea. It started to fuck me up. So now, I asked the bitch, I'm like, is you the police? Is you the military? Which I've asked her multiple times. If y'all been following my channel, y'all know even outside of that when Big Lou was there, we was asking this bitch, was she the goddamn police? Because it was just too much weird shit going on. Bitch then left her goddamn iPad at the damn Verizon store and go to the Verizon store to Magley. She got a family murder. It was just too much weird shit going on. So anyway, boom.
You gonna still keep inviting her? This is how motherfuckers get fucking MKO treat. This is how it happens. This is literally, moving on.
This bitch give me the goddamn mushroom tea. I start tripping. I start feeling weird. You feel me? I know myself. So I start feeling weird. So I'm like, yo, is you the police? She like, nah. I'm like, you the military? She like, nah. Why you keep asking me that? I'm like, you the CIA? She like, nah. I'm like, bitch, because you too damn calm right now. You too calm. And I'm really a gangster, and I'm not that goddamn calm. You too motherfucking calm, and I'm tripping. So she like, nah, let's just go get in the pool. I'm like, all right, well, no, I don't want to get in the pool. So then I start seeing this bitch shapeshift. Now, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, hallucinogen or hallucinate, maybe whatever I was, whatever the fuck. I know what I seen, son. I'm not crazy. Schizophrenia does not exist. This bitch starts shapeshifting in my fucking house. Whether it was her energy reconfigurating or whatever, this bitch started shapeshifting. So my bodyguard left the hammer at my house, right, so I could be safe. Of course, obviously, I can't have no goddamn. That's what I hired his ass for. I didn't want to hang with 30, 40 niggas.
All right, so he said she starts shape-shifting, right? Then he proceeds to say later on in this video about how it really wasn't mushroom tea. I've taken mushrooms before and it didn't do that. I don't know what the fuck this bitch really gave me. So you saw the bitch fucking shape-shifting and you saw her shape-shifting, but you didn't take any psychedelic. It's basically what he gonna say. Listen, watch.
Gang banging because I'm not in the street, no offense to y'all, and I'm hiring my bodyguard to protect my family. So boom, so the hammer's in my house. My bodyguard got it in the house so I could be safe. Now peep gang. I'm like, yo, listen, because the bitch asked me this shit. The reason I asked her is because she asked me, or my bodyguard asked me. She asked me, do I trust her with my life? I'm like, yeah, bitch, but not more than I trust me. Shit. And so I asked her the same thing. I said, listen, remember you asked me, do you trust me with my, do I trust you with my life? She was like, yeah. I was like, listen, now I'm asking you, do you trust me with your life? She like, yeah, why? I'm like, because I'm about to grab this goddamn gun and motherfucking, I'm not going to aim it at you, but I'm about to have it in my hand because, bitch, you look like a fucking alien right now. It's some weird shit happening. The bitch started looking like a goddamn reptilian or something. So, boom, she shapeshifting this shit.
Peep what he said, right?
Room. I'm like, okay, cool. So now, peep game. Boom. I got the gun. Now, we in the living room. She's sitting on my couch. I tell her, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go get my camera because ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. So I tell her, like, listen, you're not in any danger. I'm not aiming a gun at you or nothing, but I'm going to get my camera out of my office. So when I go to get my camera, something told me, don't leave this bitch out your sight. Because if this bitch shapeshifter turn into an alien or some shit, you feel me? Don't leave this bitch out your sight. So now, boom, I turn around, I'm like, yo, I'm not forcing you, but with your own free will, do you mind walking to my office so I can feel comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel comfortable taking my eyes off you because you're doing some weird ass shit right now. So she like, yeah. So I walk her to my, she get up, she walked to my office, I'm behind her, I'm not aiming a gun at her. I never aimed a gun at her at this point. She walk in the office, she grabbed my camera, she hand me the camera, she sit back down on the couch, I aim the camera at her. So now I got the camera aimed at her in my left hand, but I got the gun in my right hand aimed at the floor. And I'm just like, yo, bitch, you look like an alien. I keep telling her, bitch, is you an alien? Is you an alien? Is you an alien? So, bow. But I didn't know she gave me mushroom tea. So, boom. Motherfucking, I got the camera aimed at her. So then she like, baby, let's just get up, let's just go outside, let's get in the pool. I'm like, man, I don't want to get in that fucking pool. Like, why the fuck you keep trying to convince me to go get in the fucking pool? Bitch, I don't want to get in the pool. It's all kind of crazy shit happening. Goddamn lawyer was really a damn agent from goddamn another country, then shot at the federal judge on Epstein case. There's too much shit going on in the country. I'm not goddamn going in that goddamn pool. So now, boom, I'm not going outside in the dark with you. So now, boom, bitch keep trying to get me to get in the pool. I don't want to get in the pool. Now, long story short, it got to the point where this bitch, I felt like her energy was going like this, and then it just, like, it projected at me, you feel me? But long story short, when I synced her shape-shifting, her energy going crazy, right? I told her, I said, listen, do you trust me with your life? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, my heart was racing like a motherfucker, but I'm telling myself, just stay calm, because I believe in extraterrestrials, but I always tell myself, if it's not attacking me, you know, even if, like this how I kind of, I'm not fully over my fear of spiders, but this how I kind of got over my fear of spiders. I told myself oneness. If I'm
Look, I haven't completely gotten over my fear of spiders. This motherfucker's still scared of spiders, dog. Just let him who has eyes see clearly. This is how easy it is to get in this motherfucker's brain. He's still scared of fucking spiders. You feel me?
connected to all things and something looks different from me, then that's myself or my atomic self to a certain extent in another form. So I'm not just gonna kill a goddamn spider because I'm afraid of it, because really I'm acting out of fear. The spider may or may not be bothering me. You feel me? So I took that philosophy and I basically was like, okay, whatever, even if it is some spiritual shit, whether it's some alien shit, some exorcist shit, whatever's going on, I know the fact that since I can think, I'm not crazy because I can still think in the moment. So since I'm able to process what's going on, my body is just not matching my thoughts, but I'm still here kind of mentally, even though I'm kind of thrown off. So I'm like, I'm not gonna fire or wild out because I'm not technically being attacked. I'm just becoming more afraid, but I'm not being attacked. So boom, I aimed the hammer. I told her, I'm like, listen, do you trust me with your life again? She's like, yeah, why? I'm like, I'm about to aim this gun at you, but I'm not gonna put my finger on the trigger.
But you scared. I told her, you scaring the shit out of me right now. You looking like a fucking alien or something. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. So boom, motherfucking she's like, okay. So I aimed the gun at her. Bow. I got the gun aimed at her, right? And her energy just going crazy like this, crazy like this, crazy like this, crazy like this. And then that shit just projected at me. But right before it projected, I remember telling myself, you in the house with this bitch, and this bitch is turning into a goddamn alien. And ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. And I'm telling myself, if you shoot this bitch, and then this bitch hit the ground and she don't turn into an alien, now you gonna look crazy. So I'm like, I'm not gonna shoot this bitch, but I'm gonna keep the gun, because if this bitch rush me or do some exorcism Emily Rose shit, I'm gonna clap this bitch. That's what I'm telling myself. So I got the gun like this, and I'm just looking at the bitch. Then I remember her energy to start, I mean, whatever the fuck I was seeing was going like this, and then it projected at me. But when it projected at me, I remember I just told myself, I squinted my eyes, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really want to look, but I knew, like, nigga, don't you take your eyes off this motherfucking bra. So I'm looking, I'm just like, no fear. And I just told myself, like, no fear. Like, motherfucker, it's me or you, motherfucker. So I just like, no fear. And that shit launched, that shit went up. Like, it didn't come at me, it just went up. I swear to God, whatever the energy was, it just went straight the fuck up. It didn't even come at me. And then she fainted in my fucking living room, son.
Basically, what the fuck just happened was her ass tried to get your ass scared, and that energy that was projected at you, that shit was meant to fuck you up. But since you fucking, it projected up, you literally, you deflected it. And since you deflected it, she failed the motherfucking mission. So then she had to, you feel me? Acting like a dumbass broad. Whole time she was in there to fuck you up the whole time. Energy is real like that, dog. Everything is astral or cosmic before it becomes physical. Okay? Everything is astral or cosmic, or whatever you want to call it, or spiritual before it becomes physical. Remember that. And let them who has eyes see clearly. They were just trying to fuck that boy up.
She fainted in my living room. And I remember thinking before she hit the ground, I'm like, shit. I don't consider myself to be a celebrity. I consider myself to be a public figure. But I'm like, listen, I ain't got time for this bitch to be trying to sue. I ain't got time for somebody to say I hit this bitch. I already had a bitch over here trying to line me up. Bitch and came over here, got drunk, trying to fuck me. You feel me? I ain't want to get this bitch no dick. Remember that? Oh, she ain't here. Shorty came over here. And baby girl, let me let y'all know, she was 21, at least 22. Ain't nobody been over my house that's under the age of 21. Let me say that. But long story short, this bitch, I already had a bitch over my house, wilding in the hot tub, trying to pull her titties out. I'm telling this bitch, I got neighbors, they got kids, you can't be doing all that. I already had a bitch over here wilding, then she left, trying to say I already had some bullshit with a bitch at my house. So I'm like, I'm not going through no more bullshit. So Shorty get ready to fall and hit the ground. So I already told myself, please don't let this bitch don't bust your head. Please don't bust your goddamn head on this hard ass floor. So before she hit the ground, I kind of cuff her real quick, and I ain't let her hit the ground. Boom, I put her down. Then I jumped over, went by my staircase, and I aimed the gun at her leg. I aimed my bodyguard gun at her legs. I ain't want to aim it at a critical zone in the body. I'm aiming at her legs. And I'm telling myself, okay, don't touch this bitch. I'm not going near the bitch, because if she wake up, I don't want her thinking I did some weird shit to her. But bitch, you scaring the shit out of me right now. You done fainted, some shit done flew through the ceiling, all kind of shit. Bitch, you done, whatever, I don't know what the fuck going on. But I'm telling myself, bitch, if you get up and you start crawling, or you do some crazy ass shit I done seen on one of these movies, some exorcism Emily Rose shit or some shit like that, bitch, I'ma shoot the shit out your ass. That's what I'm telling myself in my mind. So bow. I got the gun at her motherfucking leg, okay? Now, while I got the gun at her motherfucking leg, she don't get up. So now I wait like a good 2 minutes. She's still out cold. This bitch is out cold. Now, I don't know whether whatever. Y'all can say she passed out, son, in my goddamn kitchen. Now, I don't know if it was for fake or my liver. I don't know if she was faking, acting, or whatever, but this bitch was laying on the ground for like 2 minutes. So I go grab, and she pissed on herself. No lie. She pissed on herself. I don't know if it's been too long, but like I said, y'all could DNA my second goddamn kid. This bitch pissed on herself on that damn sofa and on the floor, son. So I go grab her, right? Grab her with the left hand arm, and I drag her to the couch. Got her by the waist. I ain't grab her inappropriately or nothing. I got her by the waist. Now, when I grab her by the waist, okay, boom, I sit her on the couch. Bow. So when I sit her on the couch, she kind of laying down. I backed up. I got an entertainment system. I back up, and I sit on the entertainment system, and I'm sitting on the motherfucker, and I still got the gun, but I got it down at her knees and her legs.
You feel me? Cause I'm like, bitch, if you get up, I ain't gotta blow your motherfucking head off, but I could hit a knee. You feel me? I could hit a leg and I could at least slow your ass down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta it ain't gotta be a fatal shot. But boom, I got the gun at her motherfucking leg. Now peep game. While I got the gun at her motherfucking leg, she don't get up. So now I'm calling, I'm like, Jocelyn. So now she started getting up. I'm like, yo, you know you just passed out in my motherfucking house? You know you just passed out? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, you pissed on yourself. You know you pissed on yourself, right? She like, I did? I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna violate. I'm not trying to touch you inappropriately, but let me show you. And I took my fingers and I tapped her like that. And then she was like, oh my God, baby. I'm like, yo, you pissed on yourself and you just pissed all on my couch. So I'm like, listen, you good, but I'm just telling you because I don't want you to think I did anything to you. Bitch, I ain't do nothing to you. And I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. But I don't want you thinking I ain't do shit to you. I want you to know I ain't violate you. So, but bitch, I'm freaked the fuck. I don't know what the fuck going on. So now, boom, she gonna tell me, baby, you did magic on me. I'm like, bitch, I ain't do no goddamn magic on you. I didn't do no motherfucking magic on you, bitch. I didn't even touch you. I didn't even touch your ass. Talking about I did magic on her. Bitch, I didn't even touch you. And if I knew something and did something, bitch, it wouldn't be no shit like that got me tripping in this motherfucker. So I'm like, bitch, I ain't do no magic on you. So she trying to tell me I did magic on her and I'm like, bitch, I ain't do no goddamn magic on you. I ain't even fucking touch you. So now, in my mind, I'm like, okay, let me just sleep this shit off. So when I wake up the next day, I'm still not feeling right. I'm actually feeling worse. You feel me? And I called baby girl. I don't know where she was. I called baby girl to come over because y'all can see Tina been with me the whole time, holding me down. We been chilling. We just been chilling and vibing. And motherfuckers been coming to my crib, yeah, but we been vibing. Ain't been doing nothing wrong. We been vibing, chilling. So boom, I called Tina to come through. Whatever, she couldn't come. So other party pop up. Who y'all seen there? Chocolate Queen, right? She pull up, but I'm still not feeling right. I'm actually getting worse. You feel me? But I fuck with her. I trust her. Me and her was talking about fashion and shit like that and doing shit for my damn modeling agency and shit like that and working on fashion. So she popped up. We conversing about that because motherfuckers been coming to my house. We been talking about business. We been talking about building and shit like that. And like I said, I ain't know she had a nigga, but I ain't trying to get her knocked. You feel me? Because it's going to look crazy. You at my house, you got a nigga, whatever. But we talking about fashion and all kind of shit. Now, with that being said, boom. Shorty come and the next day I'm still not feeling right. I'm feeling worse. So I called my bodyguard. And y'all see this nigga came to my house. And when he came to my house, he like, hey, man, let me talk to you outside in private. I'm like, why the fuck do everybody keep trying to get me to come outside? I'm like, nigga, come in the house, my nigga. Come in the fucking house. Nigga don't want to come in the house. He keep trying to tell me to come outside. So I'm like, nigga, okay, we gonna go in the garage. Boom. Mind you, I'm not even right mentally. So we go in the garage. He like, hey, man, I don't appreciate you disrespecting me and shit. I'm like, Ace, I ain't never disrespected you a day in my life, bro. Everybody that I meet, I give them the utmost respect. No disrespect. I grew up in the street and I done been in jail enough times to know you give people their respect. I respect everybody. Homeless man, police, whoever. I give everybody their respect, son. That's just how I was raised. I give everybody their respect. Black man, white man. And I know about slavery. I know about all that shit. But if it ain't going on right now, what the fuck? And we know it's white people doing crazy shit.
Ain't no crazy shit going on, right? He just said if ain't no crazy shit going on, then what the fuck, right? Look how bad they got this boy fucked up.
Other parts of the country, and they gon' whatever, they gotta get him. But my thing is, I deal with everybody with, I give everybody their respect. As long as you don't disrespect me, I'm not gonna disrespect you, period. So I looked him in his eyes, I'm like, Ace, you know I ain't never disrespected you in my motherfucking life, nigga. You know I ain't never disrespected your bitch ass in my life. Fuck is you talking about? I'm like, nigga, I'm telling you, I don't feel right. And you sitting here mentally, is something going on? I feel like somebody gave me something. And this nigga gonna tell me, go to bed, sleep it off, you gonna be good, we gonna fuck some bitches in Miami. Nigga, I just tried to sleep it off the day before. I feel even worse. And I'm a grown ass man. You don't tell me to go to bed. Who the fuck you think you talking to? I'm a grown ass man with way more money than you. I'm your boss. And that's why I'm like, this shit is weird because why did you write it up on a police report like I'm a rapper? Nigga, I'm not a rapper. I'm a CEO and I'm your boss. I'm employing you. I was employing you. I was paying you $7K a month to make sure that I'm safe, to make sure that I'm good. You the nigga talking about you an EMT and a paramedic and all of this. Motherfucker, I'm calling you to do some paramedic shit. And you trying to skate on me. So now peep game. He like, yo, I'm watching you on the cameras.
He like, my bad, y'all, Big Cho just called me. He like, I'm watching you on the cameras. As y'all heard in the video, he like, I'm watching you on the cameras. I'm like, nigga, fuck them cameras. I'm telling you, mind you now this is just, I'm from the street and I would have did this. I would have checked everybody in the house. I would have checked the food. I would have did a search. This nigga ain't even search. This nigga ain't do shit. But I'm gonna watch you on the cameras. You gonna be all right. I'm like, nigga, are you serious right now? So I said, okay, hold on. I ain't have my phone at the time. I went back in the house. I grabbed Chocolate Shorty. I said, come here. She came out. I said, yo, I need you to be a witness real quick for something. I said, hold on 1 second. I said, bro, I'm telling you not to leave. I don't feel right. And then he still tried to leave. I said, now, do you see my bodyguard trying to leave when I'm telling him not to leave me, right? She said, yeah. Now, the reason I did that, because I'm like, ain't nobody going to believe me if I tell them that a nigga that I'm paying $7,000 a month is trying to abandon me right now when I'm telling this motherfucker I don't feel mentally.
Body snatch. Just another example.
Right, I feel like somebody gave me something. So she like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. So boom. While she out there, he ain't leaving because she right there. So I used that time to go back in the house and grab my phone. Then that's when I grabbed my phone. I'm like, nigga, he like, don't put me on camera. I'm like, nigga, why not? You want to be on camera any other time? You think it's bitches or something around, you want to be on camera? Fuck that, you going on camera. So now peep game. Boom. I grabbed my phone and I recorded his bitch ass. And so with that being said, when I recorded him, I'm like, bro, I'm telling you not to leave and you trying to leave. And he started walking on. Y'all see the nigga leave me on camera. So now with that being said, that's what the fuck happened. That's what the fuck happened. My bodyguard left me after I told him somebody drugged me or gave me something, and I think that bitch drugged me. Now, peep game. Now, after my bodyguard left me, I'm like, okay, it's a setup. So now in my mind, I'm like, okay, police or somebody. I got this feeling like, okay, police or somebody about to try to come knock me off. After that, boom, police officer came to my door. Now, like I said, he was coming to do a wellness check according to him. Y'all got to talk to him. I don't know why the fuck that man was at my house. All I know is there's been multiple motherfuckers at my house not telling me why the fuck they're at my house, but thinking that they got to come, that they can come to my house and question me about myself, my kids, or any of that. Fuck that. I'm not going for that. So now, peep game. Officer come, he trying to get me outside and talk to him in private. Now, mind y'all, I'm still not even all the way in my right mind, but I know enough to know I'm not going out here to talk to you in private. I don't have to. This is my property. I know my motherfucking rights. You can get the fuck out of here with that. 2, I'm not going to try to be disrespectful because I genuinely don't know why you're here. You may be here to do a wellness check. You may not be here to do a wellness check. I don't know if you're the CIA or what the fuck. All I know is I don't trust nobody at this goddamn point, so I'm not coming outside. So I kept my tone regular. I kept my tone, you know, non-threatening, non-aggressive, so that the officer can know his life is not in danger because he's by his fucking self. Why he came by himself, I don't fucking know. I said in my video, it's a hit. It might have been a hit because why the fuck would you? I don't know. But long story short, he came, and y'all see what happened. He told me to come outside. I told him no. He wanted to talk to me about something in private. What do you want to talk to me in private about? I have no clue. Then the nigga said, whatchamacallit, we're going to do this the hard way. I'm like, okay, cool. Close my joint, grab the strap, and I'm prepared to shoot it out with the goddamn police. No disrespect to the police, you feel me? But I'm like, shit, I'm busting at y'all motherfuckers. We all about to be going on the motherfucking news. Cause I don't go for them games. I don't play them type of games. So boom, grab the strap, you feel me? And I'm like, shit, we gonna do this shit the motherfucking hard way. The fuck? And whatchamacallit? I went on my live, I sat down to show the world that I was being calm, I'm not being hostile, I'm not being dangerous, because I'm like, listen, if the police come to my house and try to kick my door, I'm gonna be the one that's being calm and not doing nothing, so when y'all motherfuckers get to kicking my door, I'm gonna clap the shit out of one of y'all. Facts. Y'all at my house, banging on my shit, banging on my door, trying to get me to come out my house, don't wanna explain shit to me, then you talking about we gonna do this the hard way, we gonna do this shit the motherfucking hard way then. Fuck it. Fuck it. It is what it is. It's my motherfucking crib. That's how I felt. So boom, I sat down calm, everybody left, Qua pushed up, Lou pushed up, my nigga Reek pushed up, and shit, it was weird that night. About 5, 6 niggas coming to my house talking about something, did I order pizza? I ain't order no pizza. Another nigga parked at the corner acting weird. Motherfuckers had to go out there and check this nigga about, what the fuck is you doing out here?
Hey, this just goes to show too, not all white people bad. That's a white lady right there. Just asked me if I was all right. If she peeped, I guess she peeped I was in here all alone and shit. Or she peeped that I was here with no shirt on and covers and shit. You feel me? So she just tried to, you feel me, make sure I was straight and shit. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Ain't no racism over here, man. But the truth will be revealed. I'm glad she just did that too. Hey, peace to that high vibrational to that high vibrational human being woman. You know, I deeply appreciate that.
And niggas was holding it down. Niggas basically had a standoff. If you ask me,
I'ma say it was an assassination attempt or something. Niggas was having a standoff for about at least all night. At least a day or two. Motherfuckers having a standoff, you feel me? And the reason I put that video up and I tagged Waka Flocka in there, you feel me? Not to get Flocka no shit, but I tagged Flocka, you feel me? Because I told Flocka some shit in confinements. You feel me?
You shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. You feel me? That's a whole fucking agent. His whole mama is a whole motherfucking she be signing motherfuckers or some shit. Mama, I forgot what the fuck her name was, but his mama deep in the motherfucking industry. That's how his whack ass was able to get in the industry, because Waka Flocka is not a good rapper. You feel me? And best believe Waka Flocka and Tammy, their whole relationship fake. All that love and hip hop shit fake. You feel me? All that shit is orchestrated, and he done did some weird, goofy shit too. You feel me? All your rappers have. And when you talk to motherfuckers like that in confinements, then you wonder why shit like this happens to you.
Told him some shit in confinements. Talking to him in confinements. And this ain't to get Flocka in no trouble, but I told Flocka some shit in confinements. And my thing was, I wanted everybody to know, listen, no disrespect, I'm not a threat to law enforcement. I am not a threat to law enforcement. I wanted everybody to know, if the police come to my house and try to kill me tonight, I'm gonna clap as many of them motherfuckers as I could. Facts. This is not no threat. I'm not a threat. I'm not bothering nobody. I don't do shit but work out, read books, and be chilling and do lectures, son. But I'm like, I need y'all to know I'm serious. How serious am I? I'm drugged. I think this bitch is the FBI. I think this bitch drugged me. I'm not for sure. I think this nigga, my bodyguard is acting weird now. I didn't give a fuck if he was the police before, because I feel like, okay, police just doing their goddamn job. But now I'm looking at you like, nigga, what kind of shit is you on? Boom. And then, motherfucking, I'm like, y'all both acting weird as hell when I'm telling y'all I'm not right. Y'all trying to act like I'm normal. This bitch butt ass naked in the towel talking about it was just too much weird shit going on. No, I'm not with all that. And then, bow. When my bodyguard left, I'm like, okay, it's a setup. So I just wanted the whole world to know, listen, if y'all think y'all going, oh, this some weird shit happened. I'm trying to go live on Instagram, and my communication is being jammed. I'm getting 50 goddamn, you can go check my phone records. I got at least 100 calls in 5 minutes. I'm getting all kind of unknown numbers, so I can't call for help. My phone being jammed. I can't go live because motherfuckers keep calling my phone, so it was like I couldn't even call for help. So what I had to do was take a video, record it, and then post the motherfucker, because I couldn't go live or call for help because my communication was being jammed up. So I'm like, okay, if y'all motherfuckers, I already seen what it was. My communication being jammed up, the police acting weird, my bodyguard left me, this bitch poisoned me. Okay, it's going down. So I'm like, I need for everybody to know what it is, and I need for the police to know what it is, because if you an innocent officer coming to my house, I don't want you to come to my house and get your motherfucking head blew off because I'm on hostile mode. I'm on Metal Gear Solid mode where the shit be like, what? And it's red. That's where I'm at. So if you innocent, I don't want you to come to my house and get shot just trying to do your job. But if you're not innocent and you're trying to knock me off, we finna shoot it out in the middle of the motherfucking suburbs. Period. Because I'm not going for no shorts. And so that being said, that's what the fuck happened that night. Quad pushed up, held me.
All right, look, that's basically the end. You feel me? People, what I said about Waka Flocka, you feel me? His ass talking about motherfuckers was asking if he had pizza. Motherfuckers was going inside the house talking about he ordered pizza and shit. He never ordered pizza. You feel me? All type of weird shit. Bitches turning into motherfucking whole reptilians out this motherfucker. And then, damn, I ain't even fucking show you this, but my motherfucking shit finna die. But I ain't even show y'all last. His ass was like, after like in a couple minutes he was about to say, I don't even know if the bitch really even drugged me because I've taken mushrooms and that shit didn't do what the fuck he did to me that night. Okay? So with that being said, y'all, let him who has eyes see clearly, man. We gonna be right back at this shit again tomorrow, man. For part 4. This is part 3 of this shit. And y'all see what the fuck. I ain't even played this shit all the way. You feel me? Y'all see what the fuck going on, young Pharaoh. And I got even more proof. You feel me? But with that being said, bruh, it's the motherfucking Cosmic Shooter, aka Divine Stepper, putting in work and putting in work for my people and my motherfucking planet as always, man. I'm gonna catch y'all last. I'm about to go to the library, do my thing. You feel me? And yeah.